Welcome back to Magic Tarot Cards. It's Jasmine. I have a 7-card spread here. Today is Friday morning. This is going to be for the 10th, 11th, and 12th weekend energy to see where we're at now with all that's been happening with us. And this is for all zodiac signs, weekend energy for the 10th, 11th, and 12th. First, I'm going to say this video is not for kids. If you're under the age of 18, please click off now. This channel is my brand. You do not have permission to copy any of this video for your own personal use. Also, this video is for entertainment purposes only. The information comes from my tarot cards, spirit guides, and my own psychic intuition. If you're a non-believer and only here to leave bad messages, you can click off now. Okay, because you will suffer the consequences. And I will be going live later on today, maybe between 1 and 2 o'clock. Not sure yet because I have personal readings I have to do. And then I'll go live from that point on. I am going to do free tarot card readings. They don't cost anything, but I do take donations, and I will post my Cash App or Venmo app, and those are much appreciated. Okay, let's get started. Weekend energy for all zodiac signs. What is going on? And I am going to tell you this. I tell the raw truth. Sometimes it's good information. Sometimes it's bad. That's just the way it is. I don't try to sugarcoat anything. I give you the raw truth of what the universe is trying to say, what the cards are trying to say, what I see, and what I hear from my spirit guides. Okay? Let's get started. First, we have the Empress in the reverse. In the upright position, it means abundance. It means pregnancy. It means fertility. It just means all well around good life, but it's in the reverse. The reason this is in the reverse, first of all, this is in the past position, excuse me, in the past position. And I'm seeing that some of you are grieving over losses, and that's due to what happened to us. You know, I can't use that word because YouTube doesn't monetize us if we use the C word, and y'all know what I'm talking about. So I can't use that word anymore in my videos. But some of you are suffering losses, not just due to pregnancy, but I see losses where some of you lost people due to what happened to our country, losses of jobs, losses of children, just all types of losses. Farmers lost their crops. Companies are losing money due to the shutdown, just all kinds of stuff. I see lots of losses. So a lot of us are suffering from losses, which in turn is causing us to have scattered energy. I see a lot of us fighting with each other. Some people don't even know what they're fighting about. I see people fighting, companies fighting for their money, fighting for loans that they feel like they need, which they do need. This is just scattered energy. So this is everybody all over the place are in this energy here because they want, fighting for toilet paper, fighting for food, fighting for money, just all kinds of arguments. I see that within families as well. If you're in a family and you're fighting, y'all need to calm it down, okay? Because right now, your family is all you have. If you've lost your job and don't have any money, your family is all you have. You need to lean on each other instead of fighting each other. Because that's what I'm seeing, that a lot of people are fighting within families with each other over little things. And y'all don't need to be doing that. To me, that's just ridiculous. I see a lot of disorganization with this card. I see people that are overstressed, over agitated, just disorganization. I see legal issues coming up for some people due to what happened to our country. So don't let yourself get struck down. This is what this card is literally telling you. Don't let yourself get struck down by all this stuff that's going on. There's no need for it. We are going to be up and running. It's going to take a while. We're not going to recover from this just that fast, but we are doing the best we can to recover. In the meantime, find a way to find peace with each other and get through this together, because we are one nation. We have to get through all of this together, okay? So now we have the King of Pentacles. There's a lot of reverse cards here, y'all. I don't know. The energy for this weekend isn't all that great. I am seeing a lot of people are upset because they can't go to parks because some of the parks are closed, for Easter. Have a celebration in your home, okay? You can go outside in the backyard and cook. You can cook in your home and invite your family members that don't have the disease, and just have a small celebration at home. You don't have to panic just because one year you don't get to go to Disney World or the park or something like that. Shoot, there's been many years that I stayed home alone during the holiday because I had to work, and I have to work this weekend on Easter Sunday. So just one time's not going to hurt you to stay home and celebrate at home. It doesn't have to be a huge celebration every year. But I do understand that some of you are used to that and, want these huge celebrations. But this year, everything's going to be different. It's not going to be the way we want it to be. Okay, so try to find ways to celebrate at home. But in the reverse, I'm seeing that some of you are stubborn, materialistic. Sorry if this offends anybody, but I'm only reading what the cards say. The cards bring the raw truth, and that's what I'm going to speak. Some of you need to stop unnecessary spending, especially if you don't have a job or lost your job. This coin represents unwise choices of money matters. So I see a lot of you spending money when you don't have it. I see some of you spending money because because you're waiting on that check that's coming, stimulus check, but you don't have it in your hand yet. Y'all need to wait. Make sure you have that check in your hand before you spend all this money, because we don't know when we're going to get that. Some people are going to get it earlier than others. Some it's going to take months. So wait on that, okay? I do see some people trying to I see a lot of bribing, like for example, here lately I've been getting a lot of emails that I don't normally get about, oh, you can do this for this amount of money and you can do that for this money. All those are either bribes or scams. So watch out for a lot of scams on the internet. People scamming you, coming to your door. Usually they don't do that door-to-door stuff anymore like they used to. In the 80s, they used to do a lot of door-to-door scammings. That's when it was safe to go to somebody's door. It's not safe to go into anybody's door anymore. But anyway, yeah, watch out for internet scams. I see a lot of internet scams now because thieves are thinking of ways to make money off innocent people that have lost their jobs and are desperate for money. So I see a lot of that. I see a lot of deception about money finances, okay? A lot of deception about money finances. And that's due to what happened to us, due to what's going on, and people are losing their jobs and are desperate for money. So all these loan companies and all these shark loan companies, you know what a shark loan company is? Those are people that have a high interest, and if you don't pay them back, they break your legs, basically. So, yeah. So be careful with that. I see a lot of that going on. Yeah. So now here we have, these are a lot of scattered energies this weekend, because this is for everybody, for all signs. So there's a lot of scattered energies. Some of these may pertain to you, some of these may not. I do see the goodness of someone coming in. This is a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. For some of you, you might have already met this person, and it falls under this card here. So I do see someone offering love to somebody. If you know a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, this person's coming in to offer you love, friendship, a romantic interest. There's an infinity sign. So this is going to be a good relationship for whoever this pertains to. It's coming in, and I would most definitely accept this, because this person is sincere. They're a hard worker. They're offering their emotions and love. I do see a lot of people that are doing that as well within the family. They're offering each other support, love, friendship. Maybe friends are coming together this weekend. like I said, in their backyards or in their home, offering each other comfort and love. This doesn't necessarily mean love. This can also mean friendships. Relatives will be calling on you this weekend to check on you over the phone, due to, Easter, and they can't get to you. So there'll be a lot of phone conversations this weekend, a lot of texts, emails, sending back and forth to each other, wishing everybody happy Easter. Saying sorry I can't be there, but I'm here on the phone with you. Things like that. I see a lot of that this weekend. People will be receiving a lot of text messages and emails, and yeah, a lot of good well wishes. Okay, well wishes. Now let's move on to the next subject. This is the Fool in the reverse. So a lot of you were like this in the beginning. You were off on a new venture, packed your little bag, just tra la 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 la. But you fell off the cliff because see how he's looking up in the sky. He's not looking where he's going. So and the little dog is jumping up saying, hey, stop. You're gonna fall off the cliff. But he's not paying attention. It could be a man or a woman because he's wearing a skirt. So it represents both, male and female. So you were off on a new venture, something you thought was great. And then guess what? You fell off the cliff because you weren't paying attention. So I am seeing that with the Fool in the reverse, that a lot of people made unwise choices along their path. I'm seeing some people are having a lot of delays because of what happened to us. You're having delays in your work and your job and things that you put forth, like maybe in school, your projects, graduating, a lot of delays in graduations, weddings, a lot of delays in work projects, travel. Maybe you're supposed to travel and now you can't. So there's many delays this weekend, especially making plans. I see thoughtless actions lead to unsatisfactory experiences. So a lot of people are doing that. Be careful with things that you choose. I'm hearing be careful with things that you choose because you might make an unwise choice at this time, in this time frame. Think about what you're doing before you do it in this time frame is what I'm hearing. Yeah, I see someone that needs to be reminded of a lesson. I don't know why it's telling me that. Someone needs to be reminded of a lesson that you keep repeating over and over. I don't know, whoever that is. You're repeating something over and over and you're still not learning your lesson. So pay attention to what you're doing. Okay, pay attention to what you're doing. Right, okay. And I am hearing also that there's some people that are trying and they keep failing and failing at something. Well, this card is telling me for you to keep trying. Keep trying until you succeed, okay? That's just a message for a few select is what I'm hearing. Okay, next we have the Knight of Wands. Now, in the upright position, this is someone rushing in. You see how the horse is flying high? Look at his face. He's really serious, and his legs are kicking up. He's flying high, and he's holding his wand up. He's got his helmet up, so he's looking straight forward at you. Yeah, and he's rushing in. So this is, when it's in the upright position, this is someone that's rushing in towards you. They're trying to get your attention. See how the salamander, he's wearing the salamander. Salamander always means protection. But when you get this card, this person doesn't really stay. This is a person that rushes in and then rushes right back out. Okay, or maybe it's an opportunity that rushed in and it failed. It didn't go as you want it to because it's in the reverse. In the reverse, it usually means that. It means that something you were working on failed. It didn't go the way you wanted it to go. Maybe a job that you were waiting on that contacted you, said they were going to hire you. And then they said, well, now we're going to have to put you on hold. I'm seeing a lot of that. This does represent an Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. If you have a ex that came back, and then I see him leaving, which is an Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So some of you might be having an ex that came back that was an Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius and then left. Okay. That's because that's the Knight of Wands. Exes don't ever stay. That's why I keep telling about some people, exes don't stay. I'm getting a lot of chills right now, so I'm feeling an energy rushing in. Right now there's an energy rushing in around me. Yeah, so y'all be careful. I'm feeling a strong energy. My arms are chilled, very chilled. So there's something here with me. an energy rushing in telling me to be careful. Be careful because I see postponements of trips. Okay. If your trip got postponed, that means it's for a good reason. Maybe something bad was going to happen along the line. You know, your guardian angels work that way. Like, let's say you're going on a trip and then it got postponed. Sometimes they get postponed because the guardian angel either sees a crash or something ahead that was going to happen, so they postpone it. Okay, so don't take it as something bad, that's, you know, like something negative that it got postponed, because sometimes it's for your higher good. Your angels are working ahead of you, and that's why a lot of things do get postponed, because your angels are there. Everybody has guardian angels and guardian spirits that are with you all the time. You have more than one. Everybody has more than one, and they're always ahead of you. Okay, if they see that you're going to get in a car crash and it wasn't meant for you to die in that crash, then they postpone your trip. Okay, it isn't because you're having bad luck. It's because your guardian angel is ahead of you, working for you in advance. Okay, so I do see a lot of postponements. And then there's other postponements as far as messages. I'm hearing messages are not getting delivered correctly. Some of you are waiting on messages as far as your work or office work. I'm seeing that a lot of you are getting delayed messages due to internet not working. This card has a lot of meanings, y'all, a lot of meanings. And since this is for everybody, I see a lot of things that are out of control at the office. I'm seeing business deals or at home. A lot of people are having self-doubt and insecurity because of your work situation. I'm also seeing jealousy, personal conflict, insecurity, self-doubt. A lot of this is going on because you lost your job. People, stop being insecure, okay? It's going to come back up. I know you're suffering right now. You know, reach out to all those resources that are offering help. If you don't have no food, apply for food stamps. Go to churches that give away food. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Don't be so prideful that you can't do that. You know, if somebody gave me food stamps, I would take it, because sometimes I don't have no food. There's help out there. Okay, so don't be so, so what's the word I'm looking for? Prideful. Okay, there is help out there. I know it's hard to get right now. There's been a lot of people applying for unemployment, so your unemployment is going to be delayed. There's a lot of people saying, "Oh, I've been denied." If you've been denied for unemployment, you can appeal it. Okay, you can appeal it. But it will be delayed, because the other day, 6.6 million people applied in one day. There's not that many workers. It's going to take a while to get unemployment. It's going to take a while to get all kinds of help like that, because everyone's applying for it, you know. So it doesn't mean that you're not going to get it, or maybe, that no one's trying to help you. It's just that everyone at the same time is doing it, and they only have so many workers to work the cases, okay? Yeah, so this card, so just be careful with exes. I'm seeing that right now. Be careful with exes, because they always come in and then leave right back out. They usually want something, either money or just to have a good time, and then leave you behind and all that, okay? So here in the last card, we have the 6 of swords rushing in. In the upright. I'm losing my train of thought. Okay, so the 6 of swords in the upright. Here we have a person, can be man or woman, with a child leaving. So I see a lot of you that left a situation that was not good for you anymore, wasn't stable. You were on this side of the water, which was stormy. Maybe your life was stormy, your living situation was like that, or work situation, or maybe you were in a relationship or friendship that was real stormy, and it made you feel imprisoned, because see, the swords are surrounding this person, so they feel imprisoned. So you left by bus, by plane, by someone else that was driving you. So you left the situation, because you're trying to get to the land of opportunity over here. So I see a lot of you this weekend that did that. You decided, okay, I'm leaving this relationship, I'm leaving this friendship, I'm leaving this terrible place that I live in, I'm leaving just whatever bad situation you're in. But this card now is in the reverse. So when it's in the reverse, it means that you've reached your destination. this card also can mean that you feel like you're stuck with no way out. You feel like you're in a negative situation with no way out. And I see a lot of you are going to be feeling that way because of what's happening. You don't have money to celebrate Easter. You don't have money to buy the Easter food. Or to go on a trip like you wanted to. So we all feel like we're in a negative situation with no way out right now. And that's normal to feel that way. A lot of us feel that way, but this, again, like I tell you, will pass. We will be up and running soon. It's going to be slow. It's going to be a slow movement. I do see a lot of people now outside walking around at the parks and stuff, but you still got to wear a mask, y'all. There's still no vaccine. There's still no cure for what's going on. And as long as one person has it in the United States, it's going to keep spreading. And there's many people that have it. Okay, so in order to keep from getting it, protect yourself like they're telling you to. Wear a mask, even a homemade mask. The homemade masks are not 100% secure, but at least you get a 50-50 chance. Wash your hands. Stay 6 feet away in distance. Okay, so yeah, so a lot of us do feel that we're in a negative situation. I kind of feel like we all waiting for a better time, a better opportunity. So a lot of us are going within ourselves to find an answer. We're rethinking situations. We're praying. There's a lot of prayer going on, which is good. We should have been praying all along. That's what God wants. He wants us to reach out to him. He's always been there. God has always been there. I don't know why people don't reach out to him more. What, you're just living on the earth without him? That's so dangerous to do. We cannot exist without him. He's the one that brought us into existence. So how can you live your life without him? Pray to him. Form a personal relationship with God so he can help you. He's waiting with open arms to help you. So start reaching out to him if you haven't already. Develop a personal relationship with the Lord. He's there waiting for us. He's the one that created this whole universe, and that's why we are in existence now. Okay, so I see a lot of things that you're waiting on are just sitting there. Like you feel like it's just sitting on a shelf. No one's looking at your ideas or your issues, but in fact, they are. Everything is just in stagnation right now because of what's happening to us. I also feel like a lot of us feel there's a postponement in freedom to do what we wish to do, and we all know that. We're all postponed right now in our freedom. Our freedom is postponed right now. There's only certain places we can go. Restaurants are closed. Malls are closed. So we all have a postponement in freedom. But again, this card can be reversed in the upright position in time. It's going to be reversed in an upright position. I do see a lot of people suffering loss and grief. And I feel like loss and grief is slowing you down. Don't let a loss or a grief slow you down in your mentality. Come back up in your mentality and come back to the present time. Bring yourself to this present time and this moment. Rise back up no matter what has happened to you. This is coming from Spirit. No matter what has happened to you, rise up. Rise up to this moment in time because we are here. This is where we're at. This is reality. This is where we're at. This is what's happening. Rise up and fight. Okay, that's coming from Spirit right now. Ooh, I'm getting so many chills because Spirit is here with me. It's around me, and he's telling you to rise up. Don't be a pansy and fall apart because you've lost something. Rise up is what the message I'm hearing right now. You are going to be okay. Reach out to your Lord. Have a personal relationship with him and rise up so you can get through this. That is the message from Spirit. Spirit is here with me. My whole body is chilled. I feel it all the way around me. Rise up. All right, y'all, I'm going to cut it here because I got to get ready for other readings, personal readings I got to do. And then I'm going to go live today and do free readings. I am going to post my Cash App because I do take donations. You don't feel like you have to donate, but anything will help. $1, $2, whatever. I do accept donations because I too have had my hours cut tremendously and I'm struggling as well. But I do want to get information out there for you because this is my life's work and this is what I love to do. All right. Thank you for watching, y'all. Have a happy Easter. Even if you're by yourself, you can contact me. I will chit chat with you in the emails And I love all of you. Thank you for subscribing so far, all the subscribers so far, and watching my videos. I appreciate everything, all the nice comments, and I love you. Take care, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.